boys and girls. Today we are going to be refreshing ourselves or maybe learning for the first time about some of our bar instruments, which are a form of percussion instruments because they're an instrument that you play by striking. So first off, we have this one right here, and we have a few of these around the room. And does anybody think that they know what this instrument is called? If you guessed xylophone, you are correct. So this is our xylophone, and you can tell it's a xylophone because it's made of wooden bars, so its bars are wooden. And when you play a xylophone, or any bar instrument for that matter, you are going to use a mallet or two mallets. So for now, I just have one to show you. When you hold your mallet, you're gonna hold it about almost halfway, but a little bit less than halfway above in the stick part right here, and you're gonna hold it almost like a handlebar for motorcycles. So if I had two, I would be driving my motorcycle just like this with my handlebars. So when you hold your mallet, the very important thing to do is to make sure that you do not have this finger poking out when you play your instrument, because then you're not going to get as nice of a sound. So here is our sound with correct mallet holding. And here is how it sounds with the finger. Not as nice. So you want to make sure that you put that finger away, you tuck it in, so that you're ready to play it very nicely. So that is our xylophone. Our next instrument that we have looks a lot like the xylophone, except the bars are actually made of metal instead of wood. Does anyone think that they know what this instrument is called? It actually has the word metal in the name of the instrument. So this is a metallophone, and same thing, I have my mallet, I'm going to hold it about a little less than halfway up, and I'm going to play on my metallophone. Now, our sound vibrates quite a bit on these metal instruments, so if you ever want the sound to stop and it's too much ringing for you, you can always just put your arm or hand over the instrument to stop it. Just like that. So this is our metallophone. Finally, our smaller instrument, which looks like this. It also has metal bars, but it is not a metallophone because of its small size. This actually has one of the longer names that sounds a little bit crazy and starts with a G. Do you think you know what it is? This is the glockenspiel. Kind of wild, I know. So this is our glockenspiel. You also play it with a mallet, same thing, holding it as before. A little bit smaller of a sound, but still very beautiful and chime-like. And if you want to get this sound to stop, you also can put your hand over it to stop the sound as well. Now, if you're watching this video and you are currently in 3rd or 2nd grade, then you will be playing this instrument with two mallets. So when you have your two mallets, like I said, hold them like a motorcycle, make sure they have a nice bounce to them, and you are going to use both hands when you play your instrument. For example, you might be using your left hand on C and your right hand on G. If you are watching this video and you are in 1st grade, we are just going to start with one mallet for our first time playing through, and we will be using that one to play up our scale. Now, you're going to play with whatever hand you write with. So if you write with your right hand, then you're going to play with your right hand. If you write with your left hand, then you're going to play with your left hand. Whichever hand is your dominant hand and feels the most comfortable. Typically, our biggest bar down at the bottom is our C bar, that is red right there, and that shows you that that is your starting C that you will be playing. We also have red on the smaller C that is over a little bit to the right of your instrument. So we will basically be using from big C little c.